Hey guys, I got to go to hang out with Tarsum Singh and some of the actors and the writers of the upcoming movie Self/Less at the junket. I don't know how they let me in or why, but they did, and this is what happened. My first question is, I think automatically, would you guys want to live forever?
Yeah, sure, why not? The problem is what would be the cost, and that's what the movie is about, you know? What's the trade-off? Who are you screwing over in order to achieve immortality? But if it was guilt-free, of course, everybody's free to die.
Who wouldn't want to live forever? You know what? That's sort of that's a controversial topic. Some people believe that, you know, shedding is something that you do automatically. You know, that when you leave here, you go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just more of, would you like to stay here?
Yeah, okay, so would you like to stay? Yeah,
I don't even know there's a word for it, because people describe immortality as staying here forever.
Right.
Other people describe it as going somewhere else better. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let's get scientific now.
So would you stay here?
I think a good question is, would you stay in your 20s, 30s, or 40s? That's the question. That's the immortality.
I don't know, man. It keeps going back and forth. And I don't think so, because I kind of really, you know, I love what I got going on right now. I love my family, I love my friends, and I feel like, you know, I got this one shot and I want to live it up. So the fact of living forever and losing some of the things and people that I have now, I don't think I'd risk that.
Yes? You would?
Oh my God, I can't believe how many people think that you wouldn't. Of course I would, without a blink. But the question, I think, if you're asking is, would I like to live on as an old man forever? The answer is no.
No.
Would I like to live forever?
Yeah, as a young
guy without a blink.
What's that?
Something to stop your heart.
What?
It's something to stop your heart.
You don't think it would get a little boring after like 700 years?
Sure, but the immortality that we're presenting in the movie doesn't mean that you cannot die if you want to. So, or you can still be run over by a car and actually die. But
this conversation is getting like,
it's getting very dark. But
I'm just getting run over by cars now.
Suicide if you want.
Sure, but 700. I had this conversation with some friends. Like, really, you don't want to live 700 years? Why not? If you get bored, you have a way to stop it. But in the meantime, you could have 5 different careers in your lifetime.
It would be interesting, though, to see what these beautiful minds that we have in the world right now come up with, you know?
Right. Like if you could
like
keep
iPhone
Steve
27,
Jobs.
iPhone 27, come on. What's that gonna be like? I bet you wouldn't even have to hold it.
Or like it seems really trivial, but the whole like go on a plane and like just orbit around the Earth and then land again.
Oh.
Like it doesn't, you don't go anywhere, but I want to do that.
I want to go to space.
Yeah.
I always think about that. I always think, do I want to go to space or see the depths of the ocean? It's like a constant question all my life.
You don't think it would get boring?
And I don't think so, because it depends. Then you can start doing drugs, you can start doing everything, a lot of things that I don't do.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm sure there's enough stuff in the world changing to find it interesting. You could do a space trip, you could do anything. Otherwise, unless you're a faith-based person, for me, I think once you die, maggots eat you and it's over.
Yeah.
There isn't much love in the ether out there. So for me, I think I would like to live forever because I don't know what's in this side of the curtain.
Without me, your mind will relapse. And we both know who takes over.
So, if you put the ethical questions aside, if you could steal someone's life, whose would you steal?
Well, Ryan Reynolds is a good candidate. I mean, he's a good fella, so we wouldn't mind. I mean, it would probably, you know, go downhill once I take over, because I'm sure he does a lot of work on it. But
you would get 6 packs just like that.
Yeah, and then I would lose it just like that as well.
Who would I swap with? I would go down to Venice Beach and find the most ripped dude, and then you know, I would probably swap with that guy.
What if he was like a really bad guy?
If he was a bad guy? That's a really good question. Then I would try to opt to keep my conscience.
You don't want to get stuck in there.
No, man.
That'd be like a brain prison.
No, I feel like we're playing PS3 is up right now. Yeah.
I'd just go out with a bang. I'd get all the money I spend on shedding and just do some crazy, like, nutty thing. I'd go to space.
You'd go to space.
I'd go to
and because
space.
if you die, who cares? You're gonna die anyway.
Exactly.
I don't think I was particularly handsome or ugly in my 30s. I'd go back in there. So for me, if it was something else, no. But maybe that will get boring. Maybe after a particular sign, you just say, "No, might like to be a big-breasted blonde or a slim little
something
Chinese
completely
girl."
different. See,
I go maybe.
I go there.
But no, right now I just think I'm unfortunately a bit too heterosexual for that. I think I'll stay on a guy for a couple of generations, then maybe see.
Then maybe see what happens.
Yeah.
See, I think I wouldn't do it to live longer. I would maybe shed into like a woman's body to get a completely different experience.
Yeah, I've been asked that question too, and I'm trying to figure out who. And then I went to the whole girly thing, you know, like Tom Hardy, where I was like, I just want to look in the mirror all day.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in what this movie is like, I also did a review of it, and you can click here to see my review of it. Make sure to subscribe to CineFix for more awesome movie content. Like this video if you want us to sneak into more junkets and interview things and talk to more actors and ask them weird questions. And let me know down in the comments if you would want to live forever.